feels like hot gossip at Mandarin County Poor folks waiting on a chick to with your hands out. I gotta laugh at you and call it luck because it wasn't due to you. Don't mean I ain't. Cause we take it over.
We've got NBA basketball. Score from New Orleans, Louisiana, the home of the Pelicans, right here on 2K Sports. Right now, the Pelicans are back in town for just one game and looking to play well for their home fans. Pass to Lowry. Noah the screen. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Fades. That's short off the rim.
And Kid Gilchrist had that very funky jumper coming into the league. And prior to last year, really worked tirelessly. Not an easy thing to do to try to change the entire form and structure of your jump shot.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Trailblazers. Reggie Jackson out there with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Anthony. It's Taj Gibson. And it's Vucevic in the center position. Kid Gilchrist, no luck. Clark for Kid Gilchrist, and a shot seemed to be a step in the right direction for his entire offensive game.
Well, Kevin, it was the first year of reworking that jump shot, and the mid-range percentage has gone up as a result. That's positive progress.
Here's Anthony. He shoot again. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And right before Carmelo went down with the injury last season, it seemed like he had added the fadeaway to his game, molded a little bit after Dirk Nowitzki.
On defense, New Orleans. 4-point game. Jackson with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. Jackson kicks to Gibson. Passes it to Anthony. Gibson the screen. Over in the corner, Caldwell-Pope. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Carmelo's reasoning was that he had been burned enough by Dirk's fadeaway, he had to adapt.
That's a great fadeaway to ball from, for sure. I mean, Melo already has a mid-range game, terrific mid-range game. This shot makes that even deadly.
And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. The feed to Gibson. Dishes to Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got his first basket.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
And it's good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Now here's Jackson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. He kicks it to Carmelo. He feeds it to Vucevic. Pocket 4. Green with the block. The pass to Lowry. From downtown, Pelicans keep it alive. Noah dishes to Green. Pass to Lowry. Kicks to Iguodala. Feeds to Kid Gilchrist. Second shot opportunity. The shot no good. Anthony with the defensive effort. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Jackson with it. Now Green defending. Green against Jackson. He dishes it to Vucevic. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And there's the foul. Goes on Taj Gibson. That is his first foul of the game. Monroe's checked in for Noah. And Portland with a change here, too. Markieff Morris is checked in for Taj Gibson.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. For Portland, they won their last contest, that game against Golden State. Jackson throw. And he gets it to go. Jackson's got his second basket.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Back to Lowry. Fires the three. Oh! Vucevic with the block. And they'll keep possession. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
But that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Nancy's checked in for Kid Gilchrist. Brewer comes in for Andre Iguodala. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Green. And it's Udrich in for Kyle Lowry. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Biombo, he's checked in for Vucevic. Anderson comes in for Anthony. Powell, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Ray McCallum subbed in for Jackson. Here's Heinrich. The dish to Udrich. Here's Monroe. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Monroe's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Morris a screen. Powell the pass to Anderson. Dishes to Morris. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Pelicans ball.
New Orleans is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. On the wing, Brewer. Stolen by Anderson. Finished off the break.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And Ray McCallum picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Brewer with the ball. And Heinrich gets it to go.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket. And guys, Kirk Heinrich, a steady, reliable point guard, but not last season. Something went severely wrong with his shot, to the point where he suffered career-low shooting percentages from the field and from three-pointers.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Talking about Heinrich, the one thing you expect from him is consistency. But when he couldn't provide it last year, the team turned to a different backup point guard.
Exactly right, Kevin. Heinrich couldn't have felt good about becoming a third stringer, averaging the fewest minutes per game of his career last season.
Now here's Nance. He's had some playing time, but no score yet from him.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
One thing about Corey Brewer, he's a defensive specialist, has a combination of size and quickness. It's real hard to score against him. He's equally good at defending in the half-court or transition.
Here's McCallum. From deep. The long distance three is buried. McCallum's got 5 now.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And Monroe kicks to Uda. Offensive rebound. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's McCallum. He's got 5. And Anderson has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Biondo kicks to McCallum. Moore as a screen to the middle. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Marshall, he's checked in for Ray McCallum. Screen by Monroe. Brewer pushes to Monroe. Rudrick, the pass to Monroe. Baseline jumper. And a dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Here's Biondo. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Portland, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Both good from the line that time. And so, all right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Just the way they've been able to pound that backboard. I think that's been the difference.
Establishment of a good low post presence, a big part of the success.
They've got Lowry. Noah is up there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Green, and it's Iguodala in the small forward. It's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now Noah, after the missed 3 by Carmelo. Iguodala kicks to Kidd-Gilchrist. Green, no luck.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open look.
And here's Marshall following Kyle Lowry's 3. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Shot's good. Marshall making the play.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he'd been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it work.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Gibson.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the time on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Noah with the block. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Oh, they keep the ball out of the cylinder, but pick up a foul in the process. 2 shots at the line.
Well, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And both free throws good from Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
And getting back to Iguodala last season, not only did he come off the bench for the first time ever but he really thrived in doing so. Playing the fewest minutes per game of his career, he was able to avoid some of the nagging injuries that had plagued him in the past. And so he could stick around to help the Warriors assemble that franchise record of 67 wins last season. I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a run.
Now here's Jackson. The wide open look here for Vucevic. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
You know, for Iguodala at this point in his career, it's just about winning. He's had a couple of large contracts. He's made multiple All-Star teams, but now it's about rings for him. And he got one.
And the wide open shot from Green. And the Pelicans miss again. Jackson with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. Out to Anthony. 5 to shoot. And Anthony gets double teamed. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Iguodala's drive. Green inside the three-point line. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Gibson with the screen on low. Jackson dishes to Vucevic. And he gets it to go. Vucevic has got 6.
The screenplay worked ideally there. And I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here is Lowry. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Anthony. Now the feed to Caldwell Pope. That one falls coming off Anthony's feed. Caldwell Pope's got his first 3 points of the game.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
On the wing, Green. 11 feet away. No luck. Great D that time from Gibson. Outside Anthony. Jackson against Lowry. Back to Anthony. Caldwell Pope pass to Carmelo. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
That first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Hey, guys, you know, Cantavius Caldwell-Pope, this guy screams potential. I mean, perfect size and length and speed for a 2-guard. He plays both ends. Right now, it's all about consistency for him.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Biombo is checked in for Vucevic. Morris comes in for Taj Gibson. Anderson, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Powell in for Caldwell Pope. On the top of Caldwell Pope, he's the kind of guy who needs a year to feel his way around. In college, Greg, you may recall he showed dramatic improvement between years 1 and 2. The same thing has been true in the pros.
Yeah, and he has everything going for him. I mean, excellent outside shot, tremendous defensive tools. He just needs to add some strength and stay in attack mode to reach the next level in his development. And what a double-double machine Greg Monroe is becoming. Top 6 for power forwards last season. Top 5 for centers. And his game is only continuing to evolve.
The kick out to Anderson. Now here's Jackson. He's guarded by Udrih. Combo dishes to Jackson. The 11-footer. And that one hits back iron. Greg, the thing about Monroe, we knew he was a prolific scorer and a rebounder when he was a five-star recruit out of high school. So Clark, this is nothing new for him.
I think what you see, Kevin, is the added muscle coming into play and benefit. He's just an average athlete, but being stronger makes him more effective.
And again, New Orleans has no up.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Jackson kicks to Anderson. Powell, the pass to Morris. Good work defensively by Monroe.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Nance, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Jackson kicks the ball. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Trailblazers lead by 3. Nance. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Passes it to Powell. And the wide open shot from Morris. Again the miss by Morris. Heinrich kicks to Monroe. On the wing, Brewer. Back to Monroe. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Monroe's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And here's Jackson. Gets it off. No good on that last second attempt there. And the first
half. 1 half remaining for your Pelicans.
Both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
Yeah, he's playing just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Kyle Lowry had a good quarter. 9 points.
As successful as he's been inside and outside, it's posing some serious matchup problems for the defense.
You know, when a guy's having such a complete game like he is today, fellas, it's really the most difficult type of guy to try to defend because you don't know what to take away.
On the floor for Portland, Taj Gibson is out there with Anthony. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Vucevic, and it's Jackson, and it's point guard.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And out of the gates here this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
So smooth.
Yeah, he really could have fouled that one up trying for the big slam there, though. Just a nice, solid finish for the win.
Now, here's Green. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
And that's his game. Ignore the D. Focus on what you do and knock down that triple.
Vucevic gets double teamed. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Iguodala against Anthony. Iguodala dishes to Kid Gilchrist. They set the pick. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Kid Gilchrist has got 6 points. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Now here is Lowry. 9 points in the game so far. Takes it out to Iguodala. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. 2. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
And you look at Joakim Noah, I mean, one of those hybrid talents. As a center, he gives you the rebound and the shot blocking you want. And he also has tremendous passing skills and instinct. And the energy of a mountain lion.
And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's what we and they always love seeing him at any of those breaks. It makes it look fun and easy.
And now running up the court, Kid Gilchrist pushing it up. And that one's good. And that's now 11 points for Kyle Lowry.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Gibson the screen. Off the run. And it's good on the way in. Gibson's got his first points of the night.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Now here's Noah. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Lock at 6. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Gibson the screen. Jackson is doubled. Inside. Vucevic. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one. Now, here's Lowry. 11 points in the game. He kicks to Noah. He feeds it to Kid Gilchrist. From the low block. A shot by Lowry, no good. Trailblazers trailed by 4. Anthony, the pass to Vucevic. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Use that pick to get in close. Green's got 7 points in the game.
How about that screen by Noah?
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Some changes for New Orleans. Monroe's checked in for Noah. Brewer comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Heinrich in for Green. Trailblazers trailed by 4. Now, here's Marshall. Not a lot of room. And that one's good by Novak.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And Lowry gets it to go.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here is Novak. That 3 off the mark. And now, on up the court, Brewer pushing it up. The shot by Lowry, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's Here's Powell. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Last touch by Kid Gilchrist. Some changes for New Orleans. Nance comes in for Michael Kidd Gilchrist. And Udrich in for Kyle Lowry. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And Corey Brewer, guys, out of Florida. Remember, won those 2 national championships, teaming up with Joakim Noah and Al Horford. Terrific quickness, and that rangy frame makes him a disruptive defender. Great versatility as well on that end of the floor.
Now, here's Marshall. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the pass to Powell. Lets it go from deep. And he gets it to go. Corey Brewer was the 7th pick in the 2007 draft. He's never really reached that star caliber someone he had predicted.
Yeah, you know, his offense has held him back a bit. He's a bit erratic at that end of the floor. Not a great shooter. Slashes effectively well. He's most effective in transition.
Indeed. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in. And the Pelicans lead by 3. And there's a foul called on Beno Udrih. That's his first foul. And the Pelicans making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Anderson's checked in. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Biyombo, no luck.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
And there's the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
McCallum, who's checked in for Marshall. To the left side wing. Portland again, missing.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively. It's costly.
Brewer with the ball. Pass to Heinrich. Stolen by Anderson. And now Portland on the break. Here's McCallum. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunity.
Here's Brewer. And no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Pelicans on top, up 1. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Noah is up there at Craig Monroe. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Green in a shooting guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Anthony kicks to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. Pocket 6. Anthony left side. Stolen by Monroe. Green, no luck. Portland trailing here. Vucevic is screen on Lowry. Here's Caldwell Pope. Kicks to Gibson. Stolen by Monroe. Pulls up. Shot's good by Iguodala. Iguodala's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for New Orleans. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
Now here is Lowry. His 3-pointers off the mark.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading perhaps you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Lowry. On the wing, Iguodala. Outside, Green. It's up a three. Portland grabs the miss. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. Gibson dishes to Anthony. And the layup is good.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
Vucevic with the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Kid Gilchrist is checked in for New Orleans. Jackson, he's checked in for Portland. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Now here's Green. Iguodala outside. Jackson again. Lowry. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And they're on the break. Oh, and a jam by Anthony. I think, Clark, we can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Well, 8 lead changes would have you thinking that would be the case.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Now here's Green. Flips it up from 12. Here's Iguodala. Feeds it to Kid Gilchrist. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
There's been a change in this game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on them.
On the wing, Green. No other screen. Green kicks to Lowry. Pulls it from the elbow. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Gibson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Jackson. The rebound by Noah. Noah's got 7 rebounds in the game. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one's on Anthony.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Looking at the game Green has been having, 10 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
He really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He was not at all satisfied with their effort level, saying, we're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it. Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
Monroe's checked in for Noah. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist to the inside. Iguodala plays it up and banks it in. Iguodala's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality quality shot right there.
No question. That's the goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. New Orleans has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Lowry passes to Iguodala. Lowry against Jackson. Lowry kicks to Monroe. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Monroe has been putting up some strong numbers. He has 9 points and 4 steals. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point.
Steve Novak, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Now here's Jackson. Morris dishes to Novak. Kid Gilchrist comes with a double team, and that is good. Howell's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, looking around, he knew one of his teammates was going to be open when they hit him with that double team, and he took advantage.
Screen by Monroe. And the Pelicans miss again.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Morris for three. The shot is off. And New Orleans will come the other way. Lowry kicks to Green. Now Lowry. He dishes it to Monroe. Back to Lowry. Pulls up on the win. Novak grabs the board.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Here's Monroe. And that one is hammered home.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Time called here to play. Down by 4. 107 left in the fourth. Noah, he's checked in for Monroe. And a switch here also for Portland. Anthony's checked in. Here's Jackson. Now here's Lowry. There's the dish to Green. Back to Lowry. Buries the long-range jumper. That was a 7-point Pelican lead.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Jackson is doubled. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. To the middle. And a jam by Andre Iguodala.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this one.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And an intentional foul right there.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
The three. And it's Iguodala again missing. Kid Gilchrist the pass to Lowry. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that will push the lead to double digits. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.